Guys, so it is the 17th of January 2023. It's a Tuesday. I was supposed to go into camp today. Oh, missed a bit. No, it's just a shadow. I was supposed to go into the woodland today, but I didn't stop packing until 12 because I had to just go through all the GoPro batteries, make sure they're all charged, so I'm not using my external charger for topping up the batteries. I might have to do that, but I've got 22 batteries to use. I've also had to charge the EBL batteries as well, because I use not just for the head torch, I use it for the O lights, for external lights as well. Also, because I needed my sleep, I got up at 11:30, so I take time to get up, especially when I'm not at work. Normally when I go to work, I'm ready in within an hour, so I get up, have a cup of coffee, get in the shower and go. But when it's my day off, I like to relax. But I didn't have enough time, so everything that I need down here. Lucky I didn't go today because I forgot my camping chair, so I've had to restrap that to the front of the pack. I definitely need the hiking poles. My ankle's a little bit dodge. So everything that I need is, let's position that. So that bag there's got everything I need to wear. Okay. This Bergen is obviously there. That is roughly about 35 kilos. And this one here has got to be walked in. I'm putting the alcohol in the pouches as I leave the car, because if I start putting that in the pack in the car, because I move around, it might pierce the cans itself and renders the can useless. I can still drink the alcohol, but it just spills everywhere. It's a pain in the ass. So I'm just using the phone on the Alanzi selfie stick, so it comes in handy, so I can just use that like it's a spare one. Everything else is packed. I've done some unboxing videos as well. I had to offload all of the footage from my phone onto external hard drive, because I want to maximise the amount of footage on the SD card. I've got other SD cards which I could probably slot into the camera here if I have to, if I run out of memory. So I'm planning to do filming, and also because I got up at 11:30, I wasn't going to have enough light, because I have to walk everything in. I have to walk the water in, then come back to the car, rest for 5 minutes each, because that's 2 miles. So I've got to walk 1 mile in, then I've got to pick, okay, where am I going to repitch the tent, and then obviously I need to leave the water and everything. Well, I might just leave it in the pack, put black bag, I've already got black bags, put a black bag on the outside to hide it, and then stash it somewhere, like in some bushes or something like that, so it's less obvious to see, because that's my water and alcohol. I'm going to keep the NATO pack at camp so I can utilise that for when I'm collecting firewood. So I'll cut the firewood probably about an arm's length, or maybe a bit shorter, probably a little bit smaller actually. So when I cut the wood, I need to sort of cut it at sort of hand's length. It's just easier to chop, you know what I mean? If I make it longer, it's a pain in the ass, and also it's the fire pit's going to be under the tarp, because in case it rains. If I keep the fire pit under the tarp, then I can not change location, and also you've got a convection of the heat under the tarp, keeping you warm, sort of trapping some of the heat in. Unless it's smoky, then I'm buggered. So it takes time to walk all the stuff in, and I've got to take my time because of my ankle, so I have to go at the pace that I feel comfortable with. So that's walking in, then I have to walk back to car, then I've got to walk the pack in, then I've got to get down, sit down, rest, then set up the tent. Okay, but to do that, I also want to film it with external microphone. So, which the Rode wireless microphone is on the outside in the rocket pouch, and also I need the lavalier as well. So lavalier, I'd rather have the lavalier there, and then the Rode wireless is going to be in my chest pocket in my jacket, so I don't lose it, because it's £250 to replace. I don't want to lose that. Don't mind the lavalier getting lost because it's only £13. Anyway, rambling on. So I was going to run out of light. By the time I've got everything in, it'll be about 5 o'clock, and it's going to be dark again. I want to showcase a tent, so I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. The time is 7 o'clock. So I'm just slowly winding down. So I'm just listening to country music and making YouTube shorts on this phone. That's what I've been doing for about an hour. I've gone to decaf coffee, so I'm going to have another decaf coffee, listen to country music, which is on the radio online, which is actually slowing my mind down, so I'm sort of winding down a little bit. The bed's made ready for going to bed. My clothes are ready for tonight, which is there on the wife's pile. Contact lenses, that's all ready for tomorrow morning. So I'm going to be spending 4 days there. So once I've set up camp and everything, I might end up going back to the car when it's dark, depending on how much energy I've got. So maybe I'll do it the next day actually. Yeah, so I've purposely carried a map case with me as well, so if it does rain when I'm navigating, it's out there, so I can look at it, so I'm not keep putting in and out my pocket. So it's more ideal just to have the map in front of me, because I'm going to be exploring a different part of the woods, so that's what I want to do really, and that's why I've got a NATO pack. And if I do find some firewood while I'm there, so I'll have a bottle of water in my backpack as well, which I need. And I can always sling the cook system in there as well to make a coffee, and bring some like coffee sachets and stuff, and my cup, and so I can make a brew on the go. So I'm not just based around camp, so I'm exploring. There's a certain part of the woodland that I want to go to, so I'm going to hike from there onto the main path and go west of where I'm located. So I've never seen that part of the woodland, so I want to explore that bit. Also, there's more deciduous wood there, so I want to sort of get some more deciduous wood, and I like hunting for firewood anyway. Also, I like doing night navigation at the night time as well. Yeah, so I've also downloaded the OS maps onto this phone as well, so I can switch. If it goes tits up, I can always take the SD card out of my phone onto this one and use this as a GPS if my other phone's buggered. So anyway, so I'm still going to go for not 5 nights, it's going to be 4 nights, 5 days. So I'll be going Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, clear down Sunday, go home. I'm an early the next day, so I have to be really mindful. Also, because I'm going in there earlier, my sleep patterns will be better, so I'll go to bed maybe, I can't help myself, maybe 12 o'clock in the evening, so we'll see. And it does drop down to -1, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So it's a good way to test out the snug pack in there, but because I'm in a woodland, it's slightly warmer. Right? Anyway, babbling on. So early night, then get up, do my morning routine, get dressed, relocate the car to the front, load everything into the car and go. Alright? That's what I've got to do tomorrow, but I need to go to bed early. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.